and welcome to day one of the Cheltenham Festival presented by Magners. I'm delighted to say every day after racing I will be bringing you the core. I look back at the best bits of the racing and also a bit of the behind the scenes from Cheltenham too. Every day at Cheltenham is special and today is no exception. This is the Orchard, the perfect place to base yourself throughout the day. The atmosphere is incredible, and if you're lucky enough to have some winners, well, you might want to pop in here. Let's not forget though the reason why we're here. There are plenty of excited racegoers looking forward to the day ahead. Not long now until the start of the first race. Have you travelled far to be here at Cheltenham?
Yes, we've come down from Leeds, so yeah, it took us a few hours, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Big racing fans?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we try and get down to Cheltenham as much as we can and really enjoy it.
And a new fan?
Yes, absolutely. It's her first time at the races.
First visit, I'm sure of many. Yeah.
What a way to start.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I think she's in the best place there today, actually.
We're absolutely delighted to be here. Al Dancer for me, going to win it, I'm sure. He's absolutely on form. So, Dave, are you excited?
Absolutely delighted to be here today. Weather will not stop us. It's a little bit wet, but we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, massively.
Well.
Yeah.
The roar is going to be incredible as always.
The roar.
Not here, the announcer. When they come up the hill, it's going to be deafening. The whole crowd's going to go mad.
Absolutely, yeah. And let's just hope we win some money as well. That's the main thing.
We need to beat the bookies.
I'd have to start again, I don't know.
The worst diet. Don't like to say that any jockeys have a bad diet really, because they're all trying hard to make weight, so.
We're probably all guilty of having a bad diet in between races.
I think of all the jockeys, Adam Cawley must have the worst diet. I don't think he eats anything green. It's got to be brown, mainly chicken nuggets.
Maybe Matty Batchelor as well, because he's small enough he can eat what he wants, but it's the bigger lads who have to starve themselves.
Probably Tony McCoy. He was quite funny after he finished riding. He'd just stand there with chicken, mayonnaise and salt and not move for about 20 minutes. Obviously works though.
Tony McCoy, he lived on Kit Kats, chicken nuggets and mayonnaise.
He's really bad at eating. I got to take more notice.
If Sam Twiston-Davis didn't live at home with his mum, he definitely would have the worst diet, because he's still a mummy's boy. He gets very well looked after, but when he moves out eventually, he'll definitely have the worst diet.
James Bowen, actually, he always seems to be around the food, but I always see him around the trough, as I call it to him. I told him he needs to keep out of the trough.
So jockeys might not have the best diets, but they certainly have the best job when it comes to the festival. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from day one.
And they're off. It will be an Irish winner in the Supreme. It's Classical Dream who wins the Supreme.
It was an easy victory. Duke de Ginebra for Willie Mullins, and Paul Townend has won the race in post-Dargle.
It is Beware the Bear for Nicky Henderson, and Chen McGraw is out in front, and Beware the Bear has won the Ultima. And Roxana will take the Bear's hurdle for Dan and Harry Skelton.
They're off. But as they race up towards the line, it is Espoir Dallin and the colours of JP McManus for Mark Walsh, who are the Unibet champion hurdle winners.
Well, a bit of light refreshment, and I have found a friend, someone I've presented several rugby programmes with, but delighted to be here at Cheltenham with you. How's your day been so far?
It's been a great day so far. So I know someone who knows someone who knows someone, which means I got into a little corporate suite upstairs. Basically, I used to know Mike Tyndall before he changed, and it means that I got into the corporate suite upstairs, and they just keep bringing us food and drinks, and then we come out to sort of get some fresh air and see some horses in the parade ring, which I haven't been in before. And initially I walked in and thought, this is just muddy and it's ruining my shoes, but actually it was really good fun in there. Then we get to wander down to the whiskey bars and all that stuff, so great fun. And I've worked out how to bet on horse racing. I'm not an expert, you might have gathered that. I've worked out how to bet on it. You go into the parade ring and you see which horse looks most soporific, sleepiest.
Okay.
Any bet on that one? Most relaxed.
Not everyone gets a chance to go into the parade ring, so you're very honoured already. You are wearing an owners and trainers badge. That's obviously a fake news. Have you had any winners today?
Technically, no. Bouvardere was definitely going to be Apple's Jade, so I went very large on that, and by that it's not very large at all, and stacked it in the mud. We've all been there, so that horse is forgiven, but if it does it again, it's off my betting list. No, I'd like to say about evens, but I'm not. I'm very, very down, but having a lovely time.
Cheltenham is fantastic though, isn't it?
I love it, and it's good fun sort of being up in the ivory tower bits. They are really nice and it's good fun, but it is also nice to come out down here and drink some old fashions and keep it real. But also, we went out and watched the race live, and I'm ashamed to say that I've been here a few times and never actually gone all the way down there because the big crowds, you know, I kind of think
You get mobbed.
I'll get mobbed. They will think it's Jason Statham. Anyway, no, so I went down there and we sort of stood up and watched it live, and it was fantastic. Just the number of people devastated when Apple's Jade didn't win. It was kind of, someone's making some dough. It's not them. But wicked atmosphere, absolutely rammed as well, and everyone in lovely spirits. So a really nice event.
David, wonderful to see you as always. I'll let you go back to the stand or your ivory tower. You can choose.
Thank you. Cheers, Lee.
So no winners for David today, and I'm not sure how many people would have found the 16-1 winner of the champion hurdle.
Still staying on his silver streak, but Espardelum heads down towards the last flight now with a 5 or 6 length advantage. Espardelum got over it safely and is clear. Mellon, Silver Streak, Lorena are doing battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th positions, but as they race up towards the line, it is Espardelum and the colours of JP McManus for Mark Walsh, who are the Unibet champion hurdle winners.
What an incredible feature race on day one, the champion hurdle. I'm not entirely sure. Many people saw that result coming. Trainer Graham Cromwell, did you see that one coming?
No.
Really?
Look, I was really happy with his preparations, and I thought he had a really good place chance or each way chance, but to win in that manner was unbelievable.
It was a quality field.
It certainly was a quality field. I can't believe the way he's went and done it. He just travelled so strong everywhere, and I knew he'd stay well, and it was really good.
I know you hope to have another couple of runners here this week, but at the moment, that's the only runner.
That's the only runner. I could possibly have one in the county hurdle on Friday, but he's liable for balloting and probably will be balloted. But, it'll give us plenty of time to celebrate anyway.
I was going to say, if that's the only runner you have here at Cheltenham, my goodness, what an incredible day you've had.
Yeah, look, hopefully it'll lead to, we might have more runners next year.
Well, Cheltenham Racecourse has been running an initiative to find 4 superfans, and I'm delighted to say I'm with one of them now, Nick Bull. Nick, what was the procedure to get the esteemed title of superfan?
It was to write in and explain why you thought you were going to be a superfan, why you should have that honour. So that's what I did, and I explained that I moved to Cheltenham, that I hadn't missed a day here since 1983, that everything about the whole week, even the town centre itself, just captures me. And so I think they felt the passion that I had and chose me.
How on earth do you have time to hold down a proper job, because you're a barber, you know a lot of jockeys and the trainers through that, and still find the time to come racing every day since 1983?
Well, I know, it's been a big commitment, but one that I'll always want to do and carry on. So
you've cut the hair of many jockeys and trainers. When you're sitting in the chair, do you get some tips, have some nice chats?
Oh, I try to. They're not always forthcoming, but I try and get as many little bits of information that I can possibly get. Yeah.
We've had a lot of rain today. I think the ground will change slightly. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, who would you be looking out for?
Oh, well, there's one very apt for this. So tomorrow there's a horse running called Brewing Up a Storm. And that one for me is a good thing each way tomorrow.
You're here tomorrow as well?
I'm here tomorrow, hospitality tomorrow. So really looking forward to that.
Well, Nick, you are the superfan. You certainly deserve the right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So from the undercover comfort of the orchard, let's continue to dodge the rain and head inside to the shopping village. Well, there are so many different facets to Cheltenham, and I'm delighted to say that I found the lovely, and she is a super fan herself, Carol Vorderman. You are a super fan. You're very knowledgeable about your horse racing, but you've also had a bit of a job to do here on day one, haven't you?
I have, yes. I've had to judge the best dressed stand in the shopping village. And the shopping village, because the weather's so awful, is getting, by the minute, it's like lots and lots and lots of people coming in here. And so I've done first, second and third.
And it's not a hardship coming around a shopping village here at Cheltenham, is it?
It's a great hardship not being hurried along and not being able to buy anything.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
It is.
Carol, I know you had a good look at all the stands here. Who did you choose as a winner?
Well, I chose a stand called World Secrets, and there's a wonderful young lady called Alice who lives in a farm just outside Cardiff, and she has designed all of the things herself. And I loved it because it's so colourful, and she's paid attention to things on the floor, around the sides. She hasn't just taken a white box and put product in it. And you know, I wish her all the very best. Fantastic things.
Well, Alice, congratulations. Carol Vorderman has chosen your stand as the gold bearer.
I know, it's amazing. It's very exciting.
And what is it about not just being here at Cheltenham, but being here at Cheltenham for 4 days and being able to showcase your products?
I love my racing anyway, so I used to come all the time just to watch racing, so it's a privilege to be here, and everybody that comes to see us are really lovely, and we have some really loyal customers, so it's just great to be here.
Have you exhibited at Cheltenham before?
Yeah, I think this is our third year, and we do the November meet as well.
Day one of the Cheltenham Festival. What a success it's been. Tomorrow, plenty more to come. It's Ladies' Day, and Colour Me March for the first time is open to both men and women competing in the style stakes. And talking of style, we've got one of the stars of the Cheltenham Festival in action. It's Altior. Can he retain his Queen Mother Champion Chase title and go on to be the winning most horse of all time over fences, breaking Big Buck's record?
I think he's just the consummate athlete, really. He's got it all. He is almost the Usain Bolt of the horse world.
Well, I think he's just a natural, talented horse. He was from the word go. You could run Altior over any distance you like.
He goes into the race this year as the favourite and deserves to be favourite, but it's never a given at Cheltenham. A lot of things happen.
If we get a good run in, he'll have a great chance. Unless he wins and wins well, there's going to be disappointment.
But what a cracking day we have in store for you tomorrow. But it is also worth saying that Cheltenham Racecourse have put out a statement saying that they will have a precautionary inspection at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning because of the high winds expected. So if you are coming racing tomorrow, please do keep an eye across all of Cheltenham's social media channels before you travel. But we're hopeful we'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.